Welcome to Open Darbar and I hope you're all staying safe. Let's take a look at the exclusive clip of Marvel Studios' upcoming series, Loki. Loki mayhem seems likely in Loki. The clip begins in medias res, in the famous Loki disappears using the Tesseract scene in Avengers Endgame, the biggest movie of all time. A brief recap of that scene might be in order. RDJ as Iron Man and Chris Hemsworth as Thor are escorting Loki when they are confronted by Colonel Ross. Ant-Man shocks Iron Man. Future Iron Man picks up the Tesseract suitcase. Hulk smashes the staircase door cause too many stairs. The Tesseract lands up at Loki's feet and so he teleports away because the space stone resides inside the Tesseract. Cut to the desert and it seems like Loki's posture is recreating the Iron Man escape scene from Iron Man 1 when RDJ escaped from his confines in the Mark I Iron Man suit. The location seems like modern day Mongolia given the onlookers' dressing. Next, an elevator descends a long way down. The floors seem like they've been paired together. Inside the lift with Loki is Owen Wilson with a mustache and his broken, crooked, much discussed and thoroughly attention-grabbing nose. He works for the TVA, the Time Variance Authority from the Marvel Comics. In the next cut, soldiers walk into a huge tent lit with flambeaux. Very odd choice, but we are in an odd world. And a hooded figure drops an old-timey lantern to set up a fire. Loki checks himself out in a mirror of mirrors laid in concentric circles. Very meta, considering that we might see multiple reality spirals in this show. Loki checking himself out in the mirror is either a long way before the next scene in which Loki is being led down a court of the TVA, or just after it, in which he is probably told to assist the TVA in straightening out a few creases in our timeline. A short clip of Loki looking down as the Avengers look down on him in the first Avengers climax is probably just a part of Owen Wilson recapping his failures. But let's call them misadventures to give Loki another chance at redemption, shall we? In the next cut, Loki accompanies a TVA tactical team on some sort of a mission. And there is a montage of TVA characters, mass destruction signified by purple flames, and what seems like Black Widow sitting facing away from camera against that purple, destructive, very unsettling background. What quick cut to Loki lifting himself off the ground in front of a greenish grey city and then into a slightly old-timey airport with either police or TVA agents surrounding the plane and Loki playing the part of a D.B. Cooper lookalike, or perhaps D.B. Cooper himself, taking that mystery up another notch, followed by a few shortcuts of some more action sequences. Finally, the clip cuts back to Loki in his D.B. Cooper avatar, and he says, telekinetically of course, "Brother, Heimdall, you better be ready." Out of the plane and into thin air, his telekinetic message is apparently received well and good because the Bifrost picks him up out of the air and just a few fluttering dollar bills remain in the atmosphere. To be released in May 2021, Loki is probably going to be as unpredictable a series as the fonts which go through many dozens of variations before finally settling down. In the stinger, Loki says, "Come on, what did you expect?" His team turns on him. Yes, that is what we expected. While we await the Loki series and the Falcon and Winter Soldier series dropping in March, let's continue watching WandaVision, and as the Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe rolls out, let's go along with them for another ride which will be as awesome, if not more, than the Infinity Saga. Thank you all for watching. It will be awesome max if you would subscribe, and thanks once again. Stay safe. Take care. See you next time. Goodbye.